Hi guys, it's Chelsea Marie, and this time I guess I'm gonna come to you guys with a video all about my hair or whatever, because I've been getting a lot of questions. People asking me, is this really my hair, or am I wearing a wig or extensions or something? And the truth is, I have an sew-in, and it's Milky Way Q, which is kind of one of my favorite beauty supply store hairs. Which, I don't know, that sounds weird because most girls on here are like virgin this and virgin that and Remy. And I'm kind of like that. I don't know. I like Equal and Milky Way Q, and it's another one. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, we'll get into that later. I'll figure it out later. But I'm kind of like that human hair and synthetic blend type person, because I find that my hair kind of blends a little bit better, which you can't see right now because my leave out is kind of like raunchy because I have to re-dye it and flat iron it. Because if you guys didn't know, I am of mixed race, which I really don't want to go down the list right now, but let's just say I have a lot of, well, I guess I go down the list, which is Indian, French, German, Irish, Spanish, like from Spain, Spanish, which I guess would be Spaniard. I don't know. I don't really know. I have Puerto Rican and Black in there, all big ol' ass mixing pot or whatever. But if you see my grandma, you guys will understand. Which maybe one day the Scrooge will get on here and speak to you guys. But until then, let's just leave it at that. Okay, but like I said, my leave out's kind of hard, you guys. Like, I don't know. I guess if you guys can figure out a way my, weave wears and extension wears a way to keep like extremely curly hair straight, or a product that would keep it straight with like, well, I guess a frizz product or whatever to keep it unfrizzy, because yeah, my hair is like crazy colors and crazy, well, originally crazy colors and crazy curly, and like I stay in Texas, so you guys know that the weather out here is cuckoo pumpty crazy. And as soon as I walk outside, it's like this whole middle section and a whole round my hair just goes boom, and it's horrible. Like, it doesn't stay. It's terrible. And this to be all pretty and straight and it curled or something, and then the rest of it's just like whoa. As you can see, it's just like there. But anyways, let me go ahead and get into showing you guys what I do to keep this all good and last for like, I want to say I can keep this hair in for like maybe 3 months without buying new, and just doing the same routine every couple of days, and even washing it, like, and just doing the same routine that I do, and it'll stay really like good. Like, I just pulled it out the box, like, seriously. And the only tools that I really use is this baby right here, which is like a hard brush. This is kind of like a wide tooth comb, petroleum jelly, and like my little wig brush, which is probably gonna fall apart because I've been having it a long time. It's kind of like broke or whatever. And the most important part, the most important thing, my installer, which is my life. This is my baby. This is my, oh my god. This replaced my flat ironing for my weave, unless I'm curling my hair. Well, then I use my curling iron, but sometimes I like to use my flat iron because I like the way it like does a little wide thing, because I have a 1/4 inch curling iron, and it's not really, it's kind of small, and I like those big waves, or whatever. And I use the flat iron for my leave out. But this baby right here, I have to tell you, it saves a life. And I actually went ahead and did this part of my hair, this side, so you can see. I don't know, let's see. I think you can see the difference. You see how shiny it is right now? Which, well, It kind of looks dull on this camera because my laptop has a horrible camera. And this is the side that I haven't did yet, which you can tell the difference between it. Like, this is really raunchy and really just look like I rolled out of bed. And look at the ends. Can you see that? Look at that. Which they're terrible. Aside from the ones I did with the installer, they're all just straight and just gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I do. First, I just take a little bit on my finger, and you have to be careful not to use a lot of this, because if you use like a whole lot of it, you are going to be so sorry, because your hair is going to be so greasy and so oily and so botchy. It's going to be terrible. So I use like this much, like, you know, I just part my hair down the middle. I use like this much on each section. Oh my god, I just like flicked you guys off. My bad. I just rub it in my hands, and I kind of like focus it on the ends and like the part that touches my neck, and then I work my way up. You know, I just work my fingers through it. Ah, la 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 la. Okay, so when that's done, I just take my wide tooth comb and I kind of just like comb through it, you know, make sure everything's like untangled and things. And then I brush it. Like I said, you don't want to, okay, this is very important. Well, I know that I found when doing or brushing through weave or any type of weave hair, this right here, this type of brush will make your hair shed like there's no tomorrow and give it split ends like, oh my god, like this is terrible to use unless as you can see, the installer has this type of bristles in it or whatever, but that's because it's used with heat. Now, an alternative, if you don't have an installer, alternative is using this brush, taking the flat iron, just pretend this is a flat iron and the brush on top, and going straight down just like that. That is an alternative, and it'll give you basically kind of like the same effect as the installer, because I found, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, you guys, or weave expert, but with the synthetic hair, once you heat it, it's just like when you put it in hot water, you know, you pull it out and you just kind of comb it through while it's heated, and it's straight. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the same thing with the flat iron. You put it on kind of like either a low or medium setting, depending on how hot that your flat iron gets. And once you heat that and brush that through, and just kind of like brush it through again until it kind of like cools down, it's going to be bone straight. Trust you, the ends are going to be combed out. They're going to be straight. I don't know what it does, but it does it. Whatever. Hey, it doesn't matter. So, let me stop rambling, because I really need to, and just show you guys what I do. I just part my hair off in sections, like that. You know, just brush it out. Take my inside. Now, I don't know if I'm going the right way. Take it down. And then I just kind of feel to see if there's like any non-soft spots. I guess like bad edges or whatever. And just take it a couple of times. That's bad. And once I feel like it's straight, you know, then it's done. And I just take my brush and run it through it to make sure it's not tangled. And there you go. super soft, and you can really tell the difference. Look at that. You can tell the difference completely. Look at that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my head, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, so I'm finally finished with my hair, and as you can see, it's all just silky smooth and easy to brush through and whatnot, which I'm very proud of. Whatever. You can see it's really flowy. And just brush through like really great or whatever. Which I really love that. And it's just like, you know, I just pulled out the box and put it on. Like I said, excuse my leave out because it doesn't look great or whatever. I really used to, and I didn't feel like wanting to give my flat iron lazy me. But so that's just my secret on how I keep my Milky Way Q, you know, together. And hopefully when I get my Remy in a few, you know, you guys can, you know, I'll put a video up of that and you guys can see it. And if you guys want a tutorial on how I curl it, just let me know and I'll put that up and show you guys. And I guess if you want to see a tutorial on how I flat iron my leave out, I'll do that too. Just let me know, whatever. And yeah, so that's my video, and bye you guys.